Why do you say thank you?
This is the One and Only Tea Quest. It is Wednesday, and we are here with the Whitney's Escape podcast, starring your host, Whitney Lee, and your favorite co host, Tea Quest. I do the intro.
Well, you wasn't here last week, so I had to do my intro. So
Wow.
I just did
Really?
the
The
intro.
nerve of me being high in the sky, a trip that you booked and you knew I was coming back on a Wednesday. So you should have made sure that my flight was early in the morning so I can come back in time to do a Yo podcast. Thank
That is
you.
true. I should have
Now,
done that.
go ahead.
Don't mind me looking. I'm trying to figure out how to do a watch party.
Are you literally putting everybody on hold so you can figure out technology?
Yeah. Yeah, I really am because I'm trying to share this, but I want to share it as a watch party, and it's not letting me do it as a watch
I
party.
don't know. I haven't seen a watch party in so long. I don't remember how to do a watch party.
It's so bad. I'm just gonna share.
Don't worry. So I'm just going to talk to your fans since you don't know what you're doing. Hey guys, did you guys miss me last week?
Yeah, I
I
know
was
what I'm doing. I
in
don't. I really don't.
I'm sorry. I'm talking. I was in Colorado for a week, so I apologize if you guys missed me, your favorite co-host, last Wednesday. But I was high in the sky. I'm lying. I was at the airport the majority of the time, like literally in the airport for a whole 8 hours before my flight. But you know me, I try to take advantage of all my situations. So I charged my phones, opened my laptop, and I was pretty much doing work as if I was home anyway. So it was to the point I'm like, can the plane wait 10 minutes? I'm trying to finish my edits. But it worked out. You're so cute. Look at you. You got great genetics. Shout out to your parents.
Yeah, shout out to Willie Little and Orgy Lyles. Shout out to
Mhm.
you guys.
You
Thank you
know,
for tuning in. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out, so I was like, whatever. So, guys, you know what time it is? When
did you at
Escapes
least share
Wednesday.
it?
It only let me share like a photo or something, so
That's a
I'll
lie.
share it after. That's what it just said. It's gonna say when it's shared to your story. Technology, you know what I mean,
Are
guys?
you on
It's
your
like,
phone? Are you on my page?
yeah, I am. I'm on your page. I'm on my phone,
Yeah.
and every time Facebook's updates, if I feel like I have to figure out how to use it again, like it's
That's
freaking me.
weird because it should literally just say share at the bottom and you just click it.
I did, and then it says write a post, share to your story, share.
Yeah, write a post, meaning a caption so you can put it on your page.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, you are so old school. It's so shocking that it's funny how you're way older than me, but you look
Uh,
so youthful and yet you have such an old soul. You have an interesting dynamic about your life, but I'm not gonna judge you because I love you.
oh yeah.
Okay?
If you did, I'm used to it. I tell people all the time, when you live
Watch me.
a certain life, more, I don't want to say homesome, but let's
Mm-hmm.
just say it. You get judged all the time. I don't know if I've talked about this on the show before. I could have, but if I have, you heard this, and if you haven't, I'm gonna say it again. I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends.
You ain't got no friends. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know. And we were at lunch, and I was telling her, I'm like, you know what? I don't judge you guys because you drink hookah, whatever the heck you want to do. I don't judge you. But because I don't do it, I get judged all the time for you guys. And she was like, oh my God, you're so right. I
Mm-hmm.
said, yeah, because if I want to leave, oh, Winnie, why are you leaving? Or Winnie, why do you want to do this? Because I'm tired or I have something to do. But she's like, you know, you're right. Because if I wasn't drinking and I'm around people who drink, I'd be like, I don't want to be here. And I'm like, it's not that I was like, I don't want to be there. It's just when I feel like, okay, I'm done, I'm done. Most people are like, let me get another drink. It'll give me more energy. I don't drink. So when my energy is done, I'm done. So I'm like, you always get judged. Like, if you're doing certain things, like, oh, because, you're married, you don't have an opinion about relationships or start new relationships or you're so this and that. I'm like, an opinion is a opinion. A woman is a woman. So being courted, married or not, I still like the court. My husband, no, you still got to date me. Because if you don't still date me, somebody else will be trying to holler. And then I'm like, oh, you need to
Hello.
always keep my attention, no matter if we marry or not, and vice versa. I'm not gonna be going out here looking all crazy and whack. Like, now when we go out, make sure I step so you don't be looking at other people because I'm his woman. You're a representation of me and I'm a representation of you. And I don't want you looking at somebody like, well, she bad. No, I'm bad. Okay, boo. Look over here. I don't look like nobody. I look like a milk, not just who that over there.
Mhm.
Because that's how you supposed to pull it together so people know, oh, okay, well, I see you. Yeah, you see me, boo. You see me.
I see you.
So that's why we
Um,
sit together.
I mean, I totally understand that from your perspective in the dynamic of your life being, what I call a NIP, a non-industry person. Leave it to Beaver lifestyle, black version, different culture. Because you're right, they would judge you because you don't do what they do. But that's just not in your realm. That's a society altogether. Even with
Yeah,
me, with people like me as an entertainer, like I hang out with people, they want to turn up and stuff. I'm like, just because I'm an entertainer does not mean I want to smoke and drink. That's not my lifestyle. And like I said, for parties I may compromise and do like one shot with someone, but that's not my thing. And if I compromise to do the one, why are you feeling some type of way because I don't want to do two and three? That's not my
they
lifestyle.
want you to get lit like them
Exactly.
because
I'm
they don't
first
want
of
you
all,
to judge them while they're judging you,
they're judging themselves,
basically, and trying
because
to put you in that realm.
it shouldn't matter what's in somebody's cup. You know what I mean? Like I literally had an event. It was one of my DJ coalitions, and we're at the club like we do every night for the
Hmm.
conference. And they was like, "Yo, Quest, you want some drink?" I said, "Actually, I do. What you want?" I was like, "Let me get a pineapple juice." He was like, "What?" I'm like, "You didn't you just ask me one? Can you get an adult drink, please?" I'm like, "First of all, I don't want one." And they like, "I ain't buying no pineapple juice." I'm just like, so I have to stay dehydrated because I'm not ordering an adult beverage. Like, is this like a joke? But they be dead serious when it comes to that. And then the one time I
Hmm.
went on a date and the guy was upset because I ordered a water. I like water. I'm not trying to be cute. Yes, I ordered a salad too, because they had a salad bar, but it was not a Ruby Tuesday, so don't be acting like that. So, or was it? No.
Oh
Oh,
God,
it's
help us.
true. Like he's like, then you don't want to get like a soda or a mixed drink or something. Like, no, I actually like lemon water, and I actually like salad. I'm not getting it to be cute like one of those females. This is what I actually like. At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
I
you're
like it
saving
too. And then I order
coins.
me like a cheeseburger and
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, at the end of the day, you saving coins, but you feeling some type of way because I didn't order what you thought I should be ordering. Like, people gotta allow people to be individuals. You gotta allow people to be themselves
exactly.
and don't judge them because they're not like you. Because at the end of the day, we are individuals. So when are we going to respect everyone for being
Hmm.
an individual? Yes, it's dope when you can be around people who have your same not trait but interest, but you got to
Yeah.
respect someone who don't at the same time.
But that's corny too. If you're always the same, it's a whack. If we have different interests, we can show people different point of views and why they like different things and be more creative. Nobody wants like a clone of themselves. I know I don't.
I'm
Um,
kind of dope, but
you listen, nobody, you're fine just the way you are. Okay, we're all dope in our own individual way, but we don't need two T quests. And two T quests, you can even handle one T quest. Okay, that's what I
if
was saying,
you let
guys.
me
We
finish,
all need to be
I was going to tell
individual
you
out.
that.
Okay,
I was definitely
I'm
about to tell
thirsty.
you that, but you didn't let me finish.
So, guys, since it's the Wednesday before Christmas,
Oh. Oh,
excuse
you heard
me,
that? I thought I was on mute. Hold on.
welcome back, T Quest. Welcome back. We
Oh,
missed you
yes.
last week.
Hi. I've missed you.
I did because when I was talking, I was like, wait, I have no one to like converse with, or if I stop, who's gonna like chime in and stuff like that. So I really
Oh, that's
appreciate
a good
you.
topic, but I'm gonna let you talk about the topic you want to talk about. I'm gonna
What's a
just
good
turn it
topic?
when you're talking about you don't have nobody to talk to. And
Mhm.
that kind of goes to what you're talking about. It's kind of like if people are not there, what do you do?
Yeah,
Like people like they feel incomplete if they don't have like a partner or in a relationship. Like you should be complete within yourself.
that's
Just like
true.
with radio shows, like they be like they feel incomplete, where it's just when they feel more comfortable when it's other people, I'm like you should get started getting comfortable with just being you. There's a lot of radio
Hmm.
shows when it's just that person. Podcast when it's just that person. You just gotta get comfortable with that. And even if you're used to something, just the new norm, just like the whole 2020, the pandemic. Yes,
Hmm.
it's uncomfortable, but try to find your way to just the new norm. even though you're about to talk about Christmas, I was going to talk about that. Like, if you're not around your family and friends, and if you're by yourself, does not mean you should be sad and depressed.
This is
Just
true.
do what's going to make you happy on that day to protect your feelings and your emotions.
Exactly.
But go
I
ahead.
had that experience. I did have that experience. We'll come back to Christmas. We'll make sure we talk about Christmas because Christmas is Friday. But I did have that experience
Mm,
when I first went away to college.
mm,
You guys know, she's such a hater. I went to Jackson Wells in Miami, and when I the experience was my birthday, my
mm.
first birthday alone. You know, I was in a long distance relationship. All my family was in Connecticut and I was in Miami, Florida. I have friends and stuff, but people who know me all my life, I spent my birthday with my family, you know, my immediate family. It just was my thing. Like when I went to
You're a
had
family
a concert,
person.
I'm very family oriented and I always have been since a child. Like
Absolutely.
when I went to the R. Kelly concert and, you know, for when I turned 13, when he was in New Jersey, I think, Newark, whatever. My mom said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to go to R. Kelly. It's on my birthday. And she goes, okay. And she said, what do you want else? I said, I wanted my sisters to come, which we did. And we went to Taste of Seafood, which I love, in Manhattan or Harlem. And we all went. Every birthday, I always include my sisters, my mom, everybody. Whatever I did, I wanted my family to be there. So when I was in Florida, you know, my boyfriend was in Connecticut still because I had like a long distance relationship. All my family was there. Even though I had new friends, I was just like, oh my God. When I woke up that day, I was just like, it was just like, it's my birthday, ain't nobody here. What am I gonna do? And I mind you, I'm born in May, so it's hot outside. I just didn't like. I was so used to having my people.
Oh
I
my
was just
people
and I
said.
come in my huh? What you say? They're trying to play me over there. I see trying to throw
No, you
jab.
said you have your people, and I was like, oh my people said.
Oh, stop. So,
Right,
I was calling my mom like, in the morning, say, happy birthday, what? I'm like, oh, dang. She said, what's wrong? I'm like, it's just weird. Like, you know, no one's here but myself. And she goes, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna call people to come hang out with me. Like, people know today was my birthday. And then God listened to me because my boyfriend at the time, he sent me like these like flowers and candies with the mail. So that made me feel good. And then a group of my friends later over that evening came to my house. I didn't expect them. They had a
right.
cake and balloons because I knew it was my birthday. I was crying because I didn't expect it. Like we was cool, we was college friends, and I didn't live on campus. You know, I didn't want to stay in that small dorm room. That's something I do regret, guys. We can talk about that later. But I had my own. I had my own apartment. I was, I'm not staying on campus. I want this little room. I came from this nice room to this box with people I don't know. But it turned out being a really good birthday because it just people showed up for me that I didn't expect. I didn't expect for people to do that. So you never even know. But it was. I woke up sad. I woke up very sad. I was like, I don't have my family here. I don't have anybody. I'm gonna spend my whole birthday by myself. Even though I don't mind being by myself, because I'll go out to dinner by myself. Even when now with my husband, I'm like, I'm going out by myself. Like I just like to be by myself sometimes. But it was like it was a special holiday when you said like the holidays, when it's something that I was used to being around people. That was very traumatic for me. And that was my 19th birthday. That was my 19th birthday.
Yeah, I spent my 19th birthday in a strip club.
I was really devastated. But then God, no, I like, you know, and it came. My mom said, "You was all sad all morning, and look how God bless you." I said, "He really did," because
How did
I
he
was
bless you? I
really.
wasn't paying attention to the story.
Well, I was like, my boyfriend at the time, even though he wasn't in the state, he sent me flowers and candies, a big teddy bear. I had like, and then my college friends came to my house and he surprised
You
me. It
ain't
was like a
got
group
no
of them.
friends.
I had like they gave me ice cream cake and everybody knew I love ice cream cake. They came with balloons and like apps and stuff and like restaurants I like. It was really sweet. I did not expect them to like, and mind you, all of them didn't know each other, but they like knew somebody who knew somebody, and they just like it really
Do you
touched my
still
heart.
like ice cream cake? I know you've been on another level of bouge and you be eating the strawberry fancy cake from that place.
Yes, I still do enjoy ice cream cake. I just don't buy it now because I feel like I'm the only one who's gonna eat it, and I
You
don't want
waiting
to
on
be like,
me? Because I can share it with you.
yeah, but you not
So
haven't
when
been
I
here.
come around, let's get the little one.
Yeah, and we can eat it together
And then we
because I like
eat
the
it
little
together.
crunches in the middle.
Yeah, because
But
that's what I
like,
want.
you know, so I haven't been able to eat it because I was like, John's like, no, he's not really into it. I don't want to
That
wait.
because that was our thing. And then,
Yeah,
John took my spot. So it wasn't our thing anymore. Now you go on this like bouge cake, the bouge
I
cake.
love strawberry European cake.
No, I think that strawberry European girl.
So
No,
delicious.
it's actually quite delicious. What I like about that cake is because it's so I know you know
Moist,
the proper what'd you say?
moist. That cake is so moist. It's so moist, and then they do a really good whip filling. Oh my god, whipped cream filling, and it really tastes like whipped cream. A lot of places don't do that right, but they do it right with the fresh strawberries. I'll have it in like 2 weeks because I'm having it for my husband's birthday.
As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I was gonna say it's light.
Yeah, because they
A lot.
use a sponge cake. I'm
Yeah,
just telling you the technology.
I understand that. I understand your European cake is a sponge cake with natural whipped cream and fresh strawberry. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm just saying I like that type of sponge cake because all sponge cakes ain't good.
No,
Just like all whipped
some people
cream
don't know how
cakes
to
ain't good.
properly fold the egg whites in there.
Mhm.
It's a whole process with a sponge cake. It takes a long time. But people like to rush things to do sure. Some things you can't rush and don't you mess it up. But there, because you can even see the little holes on the side. That's how you know it has all that air and dents, and it's just delicious. Mwah.
Mhm.
Love it. So, but yeah, let's talk about like you were saying before.
DJ Mark JC got making me fat just listening. That's pretty funny.
We
Oh,
all
speaking of
have
Mark J,
our moments.
you need to get not just me on your show, which you've been taking forever to do, but you definitely need Whitney Lee on your show because you be up there getting the pop of all different types of adults, talk about all different types. He got like a nice following to it. I think he'll love
Yeah, you should
as
have me on your show, and then I can have you on mine because starting a new year, I am going to start having guests on my show. We are revamping this, guys. We're revamping our whole show.
yeah.
This was kind of like a way for me to get comfortable. And thank you, T Quest. We've been doing this for a few months now. I feel more comfortable, but now that I have this platform, I want to really talk about things I really want to talk about because this is Winnie's Escapes Wednesday, and I'm very what Quest like to call me.
What?
Different. But I'm all about positivity and
So nice,
self
but
growth and health
I
and
need an escape
all
plan.
types of good things. And I really want to talk about that and share a lot of my knowledge that I have. You know what I'm saying?
I
To
know.
help you guys be better and like Quest like to say,
Daddy's watching too.
hey daddy.
Hey, Dad.
Um,
Don't say like that.
it's my father.
It
He
just
literally I came from his sperm. So if you guys are perverted like that, screw you. I thought this was a dope show. And by the way, hey boo, because we look just alike. I'm just a girl version. I'm prettier, but you can
Oh
tell
my
he's my
God.
daddy.
Oh, now he's getting
But
Tuesday 8:30. Yeah.
fun, yet informative, yet entertaining. That's what our shows are going to be about. Quality, life, and wealth. We're going to talk about all those type of topics like quality of life, and wealth. We're going to talk about those things. Um, and Quest's going to make sure we keep it entertaining since that's her genre. I'm going to make sure I have all the facts and informed because that's mine. That's what we're good yin and yang. Quest is very
Yin yang
entertaining.
yang
I'm
and his
very
bang.
like
Hey,
knowledgeable about a
hey.
lot of things.
Get low, get low.
But yeah, the holiday is coming. And guys, I've left my house 11 a.m. this morning. You know what time I got back home? 5 o'clock. Shopping.
The whole work shift. Aren't you like a stay-at-home wife and mom? That's part of your job.
It is a part of
Y'all
my
should
job.
have salaries.
Oh, you can't afford me. I told my husband all the time, I was like, you cannot afford me.
Nah, I'm
Like,
saying that'd be kind of dope if they actually paid stay
they
home.
did. They did a thing. Oh my God. I think you could YouTube it. When I guys, I used to work at a financial institution. So when I was there, they actually had on Mother's Day on one of the whiteboards all the things like chef, nurse, financial advisor, shopper, like all their salaries into one and how much a wife and mom should be making. Because if you take all those different things, if you paid for a personal chef, if you paid for, a 24-hour call nurse, if you paid for someone who does your organizing and finances, all those things that we do, how
Um,
much you would have to, how much you come out of pocket. It was like over the salary was like almost out of like a year, like mad bucks. Yeah, I say all the time.
that
I
sounds
went to
good.
like, what do you
Sounds
say?
great. Sounds great. When do we start?
Exactly. I told you, can't afford me. But yeah, 11 o'clock. I left at 11 o'clock. I didn't get home until 5 o'clock. I went to like 6 different places, but I had to because Christmas is Friday, so I had to make sure I get all my food. And I do seafood for Christmas, guys. So too bad. I know Question's allergic, but I do seafood for Christmas. And I
You
like to
get a
get all
big
my stuff
smile.
closer to the date. So I was prolonging because I like my seafood and everything fresh. So I'm like, I gotta get stuff
Oh
close.
my god. Gonna make sure we're in the fresh seafood because I need it for my seafood Christmas. Like for sure.
Yeah. And I do a different dish every year, like different type of seafood. Every year I vamp it and do something different. So I had to make sure I get all my stuff, and then I had to get some stuff for my son, like new clothes because he's been gaining weight since we're on this quarantine. I have two, but I didn't need anything new. But he's like he's getting to that growth spurt part, but he hasn't been as active because we're stuck home. He hasn't left his house since March. But he's the weight been says it gets cold. He's eating more, but not moving around more because he has nowhere to go. So I'm like, okay. Plus, he's getting bigger, like taller and everything. So I had to go buy him some new stuff. I went to like 5 different grocery stores. It's like freaking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
But I got all my stuff. And then I had to go to the bank. Oh, and I got my new eyeglasses. You guys like my new eyeglasses?
No, I thought it was something different. I just thought I was tripping. Wait, I wanna be involved. Hold on.
Yes. I just picked them up today.
Not new, but
These are new eyeglasses. You like them? They got little pearls on the side. But I have in these glasses, I have something that protects your eyes from the computer screen.
you mean like mine does?
Yeah, they added to my doctor. He added to my new prescription. Well, the same prescription, but
In your
my old
face
glasses I
doctor?
still wear. Yeah, my doctor.
Are we waiting for you to what come up with his name to do like a shout out or something? What are you doing?
No, someone just sent me a message, and I thought it was part of the show, so I wanted to
Oh,
make
I'm like,
sure
are
that
we seriously looking for his name? We could do photos later.
no, if someone had commented, I want to see the comments so I could say
No,
something.
for sure. Totally gotta.
Totally.
Yeah,
But Christmas is Friday. I'm excited
well,
because it's a beautiful holiday.
absolutely.
Hanging out with my family. I don't do presents like that. Everybody knows that I celebrate Christ. I was born and raised like that. If you guys don't know, now you know.
Which I don't
But
know when I get home.
other people can give me presents. If you buying everybody else presents, you want to give me a present. I always say gift. I don't care. 365 days a year, what day it is. You want to give me a present? I'm like, thank you. I love presents.
I
I love
tell people
presents.
that too. I'm just like, if that's how you celebrate, you can definitely give me something, but you can't get
Yeah,
mad at me if I don't get you nothing. If that's not how I celebrate.
yeah. I get stuff like my old coworkers still send me things. My mother-in-law because she buy everybody something.
Wait,
My
so
in-laws.
am I your coworker?
No, you didn't send me something. Somebody else sent me something. Um, my in-laws, they gave me something for Christmas because that's how they do it. They don't expect anything back because they know I don't do that. My kids know they don't get anything. I might give them one thing if they've been behaving, but they have not been behaving. So I told them, don't even think they're gonna have something that freaking free, unless it's from my
Well,
in-laws.
I've definitely been nice.
Yes, you've been a blessing. But I always do a huge dinner. I
Well,
do like I always do a big dinner, and I always do a lot of desserts, and we just really hang out as a family. We have
I'm
a
so
really good
happy for
time.
your family.
Thank you. Quest used to be a part of it. We do karaoke, we do Christmas
You
tunes.
say
We
like
like
you
to
just
do
own me now. I don't know if I like that.
no, because you move, but if you come back, if you were here
But
for the holidays,
you're not gonna do
you're
anything
part of it.
like I want to do or what I like. You're not gonna make anything that I actually want to eat or.
Yeah, I would make salmon.
Oh,
I
great.
make really good salmon.
Oh my god. You talking about
You
the
know
one
you
with
love salmon.
the raspberry vinaigrette one?
No, I probably would have did for you, like I did last time, my teriyaki salmon with my pineapple chutney sauce over a bed of rice. Delicious. It's so good. It was
And
so
when you
phenomenal.
put a little pineapple,
Yeah, the
now you're
pineapple
talking my
chutney on it
language.
is
No,
delicious.
I want stuffed salmon with like a spinach type stuffing.
And I just bought a huge, big 5-pound bag of spinach too. So I
Or
could have did that for you.
you could have
So
did it.
don't even play. Don't even play. And every time you did came over, we used to make you something different.
Yeah, stuff that I
And
didn't actually want.
because you only like appetizers.
No,
She's
I
like this. She's
don't. See, y'all
Mexican.
don't even know me. Y'all don't even know
She
me.
wants
Like,
sushi. I could have made her some sushi
you wasn't
rolls.
gonna make me no sushi.
I'm gonna make sushi
You wasn't gonna make none though. I need
because I
like
don't eat it
a
like that.
stuffed salmon with the cool creamy spinach, whatever. Or you can even do like asparagus over a bed of mashed potatoes or something. But it gotta be like the creamy kind.
What are
Okay.
you talking about, Marcus, with your two more pounds?
What?
I don't know. I'm looking at a comment.
Comment. I don't see any comments.
It's on a live.
What do you say?
He said 2 more pounds.
Oh,
That's
I didn't see all that.
that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't see it at all. Anyways,
Tuesday 8:30. I'm just reading what he's writing. I want to comment, so that's why I'm looking down, guys. So if
No,
you're making
I
comments,
totally
I'm gonna
understand.
respond back to you.
But yeah, I'm glad that you stick to what you know, what you like, and execute it when it comes to your life. Like with me,
Oh, the
of course,
food.
growing up in the same household, I grew up traditional. But since my life is different than yours, I have to adjust to my new norm and adjust to my reality.
Hmm.
So instead of me like, oh, I'm not around my family, I'm gonna be sad. People pass away and they're not here, I'm gonna be sad. I'm not getting any gifts, I'm gonna be sad. No, my thing is, this is my life. This is what it is. I'll video chat my family, say what up, and I'm gonna chill and live my life.
I hear you.
That's
And I get it because even with my dynamic, I don't really expect a lot of things. I don't expect anything because I'm the one who do everything. Like I'll wake up on Christmas morning. Like tomorrow, I will go through since the kids don't have school, I'll wake up, clean the whole house again because when you have kids, like my favorite quote, and I say this almost every single show, is that cleaning your house with growing children is like shoveling the snow while it's still snowing. You always have to clean. Always have to clean. You know what I'm saying? But since it's Christmas, I'm kind of like kicking out my kitchen for the day. But clean up the whole house like I like it. Change all the stuff. I always do this for Christmas, and then make all my desserts tomorrow. And I was gonna do my famous pineapple coconut cake,
Who told you it was
but
famous?
no stores had a coconut. So what I'm gonna do is a pineapple pound cake. And I make a really good pineapple cream cheese pound cake. So I'm gonna make that, and I'm also gonna make, of course, my sweet potato pie because I just love sweet potato pie. Quest don't like the traditional, but I always, since from the time I remember, love sweet potato pie. And my husband does too. So I'll make those things, and I'm making gingerbread cookies. So I'll make all those three desserts tomorrow. But I make some miniature ones because I have to bring it to other family members who are local. So on Christmas, since I do seafood, I have to wake up early, do all my seafood stuff, package half of it, package stuff up, take it to other people, come back home, and then sit with my family and eat dinner. So it's just like I'm always like I'm
And
always moving
I'm
around.
do like
So
a gangster meal.
after that I'm done, I probably try to take a nap, which is not gonna happen because I have kids. They're not gonna go to sleep. So I know Soul comes out on Disney Plus, so I know we're definitely gonna watch Soul on Disney Plus. I just bought this big jumbo Jenga, like it's like this high. So we're gonna play that because they got so excited for me, so I brought it in the house. And we'll do karaoke, and we'll just hang out and chill with each other, and then we'll like have dessert and stuff. But I like building memories and not make everything about presents for my kids, even though they know they're gonna get some from like their other grandparents. But I'm like, Christmas is about helping people who are unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? And helping out your family members and building memories with each other. Because God said, if you help somebody in the need, it's like helping a hand to Him. And since it's about Him, I always try to give back. And my way of giving back this year is fixing meals and delivering to other community. I was like, that's gonna cost. That costs a lot of money because we're doing seafood, but everybody's getting exactly the same thing that I'm making with the desserts and the appetizers and all that good stuff. So that's my contribution. Normally, I try to do like the soup kitchen and stuff, but with the pandemic, I'm not doing that. I wanted to do something with the schools, but because the school's been closed all school year, I couldn't do that. So this is our way doing a contribution, and then we're giving them. We have a charity fund, and we're sending something to a charity that we choose. So that's how we do our Christmas here. And I try to put that in my children because I don't want them to think it's all about them all the time. Like your birthday is about you. We celebrate you, but on God's birthday, we need to give back to somebody else who is less fortunate because they get stuff all year round. And I just want them to listen to gospel music, praise the Lord, pray, thank Him, eat good, enjoy their family, and be grateful. Because I don't want any entitled children. And sometimes I'd be questioning their entitlement. If you know what I mean. Privileged kids. I told them recently I'm gonna send them away and get new kids. You can do that. I'm like, people give away their kids all the time. You heard of adoption? You heard of foster care? Google it. Google. Keep pissing me off. Get some people who appreciate these vacations, appreciate having all these little nice things, and give me some new kids. And then they start acting right. So hopefully they'll stay that way. T Quest.
Yes, what's up? I'm just listening to you do your thing. Yes. What do you want?
Yeah, I need to hit the gym too. I definitely, Marcus. I know after this quarantine, oof, I just can't wait to get nice so I can just run around my backyard because I was running around my block, but the snow, I ain't trying to slip and fall. I'm too old for that.
I just came back from Cancun.
Oh, how was your trip? Well, I hope it was lovely. I was supposed to go away. I still might. I'm supposed to go to Antigua with this training I was supposed to do, but I don't know if they pushed it back because everything that's going on. My
Me
direct
cut
person supposed to
seriously?
contact me. Huh?
Nothing.
I didn't hear you.
I said seriously over this. You need a trip.
Good. I'm a travel professional. What do you mean? I'm supposed to travel. And that's what makes me kind of different from other people. I tell people all the time, I'm a travel professional. I travel for my clients. My client, if I have a lot of people
Look,
who
if
hitting me
I
up,
have to go to an island and be half naked and swim in the ocean with dolphins and sip on Mai Tais versus that, I would do that for my clients. That's how much I care for you guys, okay?
you know how much that costs? It's a lot of money.
Whew.
People think I be getting this. I'm like, you don't get discount. But I go to these places that, like, say if I have 10 people ask me about Los Cabos or and so I'm gonna do a trip there. If everybody going, oh, what about this place in Jamaica? And I don't know, I eventually go there because I like to be like, this is my experience, this is what it is. And one thing like all of my clients do like that. They're like, yo, at least I know you've been there. You telling me from your personal experience and stuff like that, what it is. And I spend a lot of money on just my training alone and to go to these islands so that you guys can see something different, experience something new through my eyes, and hopefully you can go there and experience it through your own eyes and come back and let us know what you think and feel. But it's not simple to do it. It's very hard when you have a growing family and a pandemic, and it costs money. It's never nothing cheap. But I do this because I love my people. Because if I wasn't a travel professional, I might travel twice a year. That would have been my goal, or at least twice a year, like big trips. But I'm doing a lot of trips. Like next year, I have like 7 trips booked, and 6 of those trips, my children are on, and I don't get discounts for that. So that's a party of 4. Very expensive. My husband be like, "Yo, what the heck with?" He be talking junk to me every day. Like he was like, "2022, we ain't doing this." I was like,
Yeah, we are. Kobe's gonna be a little more litty in the city. You gotta think
absolutely.
big. You gotta think grand.
I told
Can't
her, but
think
some of these
big
trips are
because I know
because from
you're
this year
not.
that got canceled. We already paid for them, so I just moved them over. And I'm like, 2021, I'm still doing the trips I have planned, so I just move it over.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
I do this for you people, and it's a good experience because sometimes I be going places and I be like, I thought one thing, there was something else, and I'm like, I won't pay that money again. So it's good to have these experiences. Like when we went to that place in um Jamaica at Montego Bay. Remember? And I was like, verse that one versus the other property. He's like, no, I will go to. I'll pay a little extra money to go to the other property. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I think
I
I'll
do
take
that all the
you
time to just see like, oh, like what would it? Who would want this? Let them know. Okay, if you do this, you got to do X, Y, and Z. It is cheaper, but
I have a
what's
confession.
important to you? You know?
Yeah, I have a confession though.
Go ahead.
What now that you mention it, I think I would have had a little bit more fun that first day in Montego Bay if you didn't already tell me how amazing the second one was going to be. So I was already overly hyped that this is amazing. You know what I mean? That I probably would enjoy it because that was kind of dope. Like when you come outside, not when I was like naked on the balcony with Elvis looking at my vagina under my dress, but I'm talking about how you go down to the pool area and then you're on the beach and then you go in the water and then you can walk to the island. That was kind of dope.
I love that. I love that about that property. The only thing, like I tell people all the time, and my perspective is different from Quest because Quest is a single person. I think about no, this is the honest truth. Like I would send somebody like you if a girlfriend want to go there because it's
Oh
exactly because you like the other one. But like my biggest thing about properties is food. I'm a foodie. You guys know I got my degree in culinary, so I'm very particular about my food. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to, even if the buffet is whack, even though I do not like buffets, I do not like buffets like at all.
Mhm.
I don't like buffets. So I like a la carte places. So if you're a buffet and I have to make a reservation every night for freaking a la carte, I don't like that either. Because now I should be able to just go and eat. I don't feel like I should be like, oh, you should have enough room so I could come eat. I understand like hibachi because you got to know how many people are going to come to set the table. That makes sense. But every restaurant is a la carte. You have to do our make reservations a day in advance. And I think that's why. Definitely they're all inclusive. But I'm a big foodie, and that I minus points because I travel a lot with my kids. And then I know what they like to eat when they don't. And I just like food, period. Like Quest knows. I'm a foodie. I love food. So if my food is whack, I'm pissed. That property was a nice property, but to get the food that I wanted, I had to be like a whole day to make a reservation. So that turned me off. But the rooms are nice. I love the outside area. The jerk bar was good. The jerk chicken was really good at the jerk bar, but that's only open up for lunch. So dinner, I didn't like the buffet dinner. I was buffet. But then they didn't have a good option. I have been to buffets at properties. Like when I went to one in Secrets, I went to Secrets buffet in Cancun. It was an actually good buffet. You know, I don't like buffet, but it was good. And I like because they had a lot of things covered and they had like somebody behind it who serves you most of the time. So it makes stuff more safe. And this was before the pandemic. But I'm very like, I don't want people touching my food, you know, that's just me. But that property, I wouldn't go back personally. Let me say I wouldn't go back. I might go back now that I know that I always have to stay longer and make sure all my reservations for restaurants are good because I wouldn't want to stay at the eat at the
That was so
buffet.
funny. The lady, they got all dressed up for the restaurant, and they didn't realize they needed those reservation. They didn't, they didn't realize they needed a reservation. They was like, I'm sorry, like what? We need
They
a
had to go to the
what?
buffet in their little cute
You know,
dresses.
because they're just, I guess they're used to a lot of all inclusive, where you could just go to the restaurant and they just let you know how many tables they have available at that time. But they
Hmm.
was lit and they was just like, oh my god, they say we need a reservation. I don't even have one. I didn't even know it was like that. If I would have known, I would have called. You know what I'm saying? So and so's birthday. And I'm just like,
Exactly.
well, I don't know what to tell y'all, but excuse us, thank you. We got a reservation. And I'm just
Yeah, but some places, the
like,
benefit of having traveled professional like me, some of these places, even though they're all inclusive, they won't let you eat at their a la carte unless you stay in a certain amount of days. If you stay in 3 days, you can eat at one a la carte restaurant. Like what? Get the
yeah.
heck up out of here. I don't stay at those places either. But there some of them are more cost efficient. But I'm like, I like to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. If I'm paying all inclusive, I want to eat all day if I feel like it. Good food.
How did
Not
we
because I
get
want to stay 2 days.
in Jamaica? We didn't call to make reservations. We just went right and waited for a table.
Because that's the property you stayed at, boo boo.
Girl, you better stop.
I'm
I'm
just
about to-
saying, you know how it is. You know how I like to
Don't
travel.
maybe
You
make
call
you
me
test
bougie,
it on
got my going.
my new radio show. Remember? It's gonna be great. I didn't mean to switch subjects. I apologize.
No, it's gonna be great on your radio show. Let's everybody gives Quest a round of applause because she just larked the Gotta Love Me radio.
Oh my god, I was definitely not talking about that. So thank you for telling my exclusive a week ahead of time.
I still announce it. And we'll do it again next week. And oh yeah, well, I'm thinking about announcing what's up, guys. If you order your kids' Kindles, please download the Jan and Jade story by your girl Whitney Lee. It's available all on your Kindle app for free. The Kindle app is free. The book I think is like $5, but it's a great kids book. Please support both of our things.
They
Let
download
them
your Kindle thing for free. Do you get any like coinage for that?
know because Kindle is free, but you if you buy the book, yeah, I'm supposed to get something on
How
the
do you
way
buy the book if it's on Kindle?
because when you go on Kindle, it will say Jan and Jade, and then it was like purchase. You hit the purchase.
So who gets to read it for free then?
No, you don't get to read it for free. You get to download the Kindle app for free.
Gotcha, gotcha. Download
Mhm.
Kindle app for free, but then you gotta buy the book to read it.
Yeah, and the book is like $5.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what? Oh my god. Yeah, definitely need that in your Christmas cards and everything. But before we like go off subject too much like you always do. Let's talk about over the weekend when you were the special chef for the Fleet DJ's teen event when you were baking cookies. Take it away, Wet.
Yes, I love the kids. Wet love the kids. But yeah, I was honored when the manager hit me up and asked me if I would don't mind doing a cooking segment because she realized I have a degree in culinary. I was like,
Oh,
yeah, just
I
go ahead
wonder
and
how she knew
travel.
that.
I don't know what I told her. I think she said somebody named T Quest told her. I was like, oh, well, since you dropping names, I guess I have to do it, even though I'm a busy person. But it was fun. I really enjoyed myself. I love doing that. I do that on the side, like creative cooking with Chef Whitney Lee. That's my title. You can Google me. And I do kids programs, but it's really fun. I think kids enjoy it. And it was good to show the kids how to make gingerbread cookies. All those cookies that I made are gone now. So I made a new batch. They're all gone. My stepfather, he's like, oh my God, these are the best cookies. I haven't had a good gingerbread cookie in forever. I said, yeah, I know. Because it really is good because it's very moist. And I love moist cookies.
So do I. Nothing like a
But it
good
was
moist
fun. I
cookie.
had a great time doing it, supporting the kids, and I hope some of them make it and then tag me in it. That's something
Definitely.
else I want to talk about. We will have cooking segments here on When Escapes Wednesday because a lot of people have been asking me for that. So I don't know what I'm gonna
So
cook yet, but we'll
who's
start doing
cooking?
it.
Are you cooking? Am I cooking? Or how we
We
doing?
can flip flop.
Okay.
Like once a month, we'll do one. 1 month I'll do it, then Quest will do it another month. Just little
So
tip
because
taps.
January, I do February, the month of love.
Yeah, something like that. We're gonna just have it in. We'll have guests, different things. We're really gonna revamp this show for you guys. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a really, really good time. But I really did appreciate the opportunity to show the children how to make something from scratch with things that they only have in their pantry. The only thing I told them they might not have is molasses,
Mhm,
but everything else, butter, sugar, all-purpose flour,
mhm.
cinnamon,
Toast
they can
crunch.
make it.
That sounds good right now. Fat moment, but God.
Everything they should have beside molasses. And it's a really good family thing to make together. The kids love it. You can roll it out, they make a little gingerbread. It was really good. And I'm actually making some more tomorrow because besides the pineapple cake and a sweet potato pie, I'll have the German cookies and I'm delivering them to a couple of families.
Sorry.
Okay, you twerking over there?
Hey, you already there.
But guys, it is a holiday season. Make sure if you like questions we were talking about earlier, if you can't be with your whole family, they have Zoom, Facebook has you can talk to people on Facebook, a group of your family and friends.
If
I
you're cool with
really
them.
suggest
If
you
you're not and they're gonna bring you negative vibes, just love
don't do
them
it.
from a distance. I'm just saying. No,
Yeah.
because like it's I just had this conversation with somebody earlier. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but it was like a situation's happening in the family, right? And you would think this is the time you're gonna come together. But if you notice in the family dynamics, there's always tension around weddings, deaths, and illnesses. The time when you should be coming together and working together collectively, but then it's the most chaos.
You know why?
What? Yep.
Money.
HP tips. Oh, that was.
Money. It's always with anything that's involving money.
Mhm.
And one thing that we will talk about too here is money in our show to give you guys some tips how to proper manage your money. Because if you can't manage your money, you definitely managing your life.
Mhm. Oh,
But
she's
yeah, I
dropping.
understand. Even for
Woo.
me, after I go everywhere and deliver like the food and stuff that I'm gonna deliver, when I get home, I don't want to be on the phone talking to nobody. I try to preserve the rest of my energy that I have for that day for my children because they are very high energy kids. And I don't want them to be like, Mommy, you're almost tired. So, but I do a lot. Come like today, I've been going all day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna clean all day. Then Christmas, cook all day. So when I have my time with them and my husband, I'll be like, hey, Merry Christmas, but I don't want to be on the phone for 500 hours. And I like that. I like having my Christmas very intimate like that because family is very important to me because we always do Christmas together and usually the next day we go to
I
Delaware.
do every day together, but
But I'm just saying every day, but I'm saying like both have extended families because I'm married. So we always had Christmas home. And then the day after Christmas, we'll go to my in-laws and spend like a couple of days there, how we, if we went to do to New Year's, a week, whatever, we always went the next day. And I really appreciate that because I like it just being me, my son, my daughter, my husband, my mom, whoever. I tell anybody could come over, but I like bringing Christmas in my
Right,
home.
let's not be loose with that term, especially now during this pandemic.
No, but I'm saying
She meant
people
that
know
the
who could
other
come over.
year,
Most of y'all
not
don't know
this
where I
year.
live, and that's why you don't know where I
Try
live.
to put them disclaimers in there.
Put the disclaimers
Whitney
in.
said I can come over. No, she
No,
didn't.
you know, because you know, Whitney, yeah, people know who I am, who know me, who know where I live. You got my address, but you better call first, and or you ain't coming in. But I like having it home because I feel like Christmas is very intimate to me, and I really like bringing Christmas and New Year's with my core. And my core are the people literally who came out of my body, and the person I share my bed with. Um, because I want to let them know I see your faces and stuff.
Good.
But that's just how I am. I always been like that. If Quest was here, she knows she'll be over here too because that's my day one. We got the same DNA. If she need a kidney, she gotta call me.
How you gonna use all my lines against?
So, but I like that. I like keeping it very intimate
Keeping it
because
gangsta.
memories. I'm like, if I'm ever gone, because one day I will be. I
Where
want
you
people to
going?
remember the different things. Like, when I go back to meet God, I want people to have those
Basic
memories of me
class.
in a different.
We next.
We next. What, Cletus? Yeah.
His name was definitely not Cletus.
Jesus.
His name was definitely not Cletus.
But it
His
sounded
name was
good.
Ray with Ray Boom Boom Room, but you tried. You made an effort.
But I saw something yesterday saying like
Cletus
what
was coming to America. The barber.
oh yeah. I just saw that clip yesterday. Should probably call him Cletus. But they had a Coming to America, Life, two
No.
other movies, like which was the funniest ones. But I'm like, people don't realize how funny life is.
It took me 50,000 times to watch it to get the humor in it, but now I love it even more. I think because I was younger
Yeah.
and I just was expecting a certain type of comedic dialogue from
Hmm.
like Martin and Eddie, and of course with Bernie Mac. But now that I'm older and I understand a little bit even more what they're talking about,
Yeah.
that is definitely a classic.
Classic movie. We watched it like 100 times, and every time we watch it, the reason I'm bringing this up, guys, is because it changes your perspective. Every time you watch a movie, you find out something new. And then even when it comes out to Christmas, I'm tying this all together, reading the Bible or reading the book. You always find something new when you read it again. Like every time I watch that movie, Life, I find something else that was funny or something that I missed. Like, yo, how did I miss that?
Yeah, like I
Like
didn't
I
realize
see
when
this
they was
100 times.
dancing Bernie Mac or playing baseball. One of them, he was rolling around in the dirt. I never seen that before. And so this year, I'm like, what was he doing on the floor? Yeah, it's true.
But that's why things are classic. Nothing gets old. You can always find something new in a book or a movie. Like you already watched it, but watch it again. Something new is gonna pop out. We watched. You got something to say?
I always have something to say.
Just say something. I'm trying to think of the movie I was watching. So go ahead.
Okay, what I was gonna say is it's not just in the movies and in books. That's just in life when you meet people.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always saying that when as a married person, yes, we're married. Yes, I love you, but I'm changing every day because life is changing. That's why you continue to date one another and get to know one another all over again. You still gotta get to know yourself because you're changing and it's new dynamics. And you like me, like I always knew I was awesome, but I didn't know I was this awesome. And imagine me next week, okay? No, you laughing, but it's just so true.
But you're
You start to
speaking
learn more
facts.
things about whoever you're with, who you're dealing with, who you live
Mhm.
with, who you're working with, and then you start to learn more things about you the more you're in different dynamics of life or situations. So I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm dead serious.
And I agree with you 100% because I'm finding out the older I get, I am a whole girl. I'm like, yo, they ain't lying when they say when you get older, things change. But I always use this comment. I said the 19 Whitney ain't the same 13 plus Whitney. We are two different beings.
Yep, still look
I
the
do,
same, but
but you should be. You should not be who you used to be. Life is about evolving, growing, and change. That's why we have seasons. Okay, you plant new seeds, you grow whatever, then you cut off, let
the
it die, start a new plant
season,
grow.
the
And
season
that's
will
really where
end.
We are. We should always be evolving, always growing, and always communicating. We should not be the same person we were yesterday.
I'm
I
not
always try to be a better mother, a better wife, a better sister, a better daughter, a better individual,
I
and
drink
most
a lot of milk.
importantly, a better me who loves me, who takes care of me.
Mm,
Um, that has been my life struggle, and I mean life struggle. To put me first is very difficult, to
mm,
put me before my husband, before my kids, and anybody really, but it's really, really hard, to the point where now my mom won't give me any, like, I don't know if I told you guys this. So on my birthday this year, my mom was like, I'm gonna give you some cash. So I was like, give me cash. And I was buy my own stuff. And she was like, wait, if you don't spend this money on you, I would never give you another dime. Because she knows every year she gives me cash. I go buy my son something. It's just because, like, it's the mom and wife type. I don't know, daughter. I see something that somebody else said they wanted or need it, and I just go buy it for then. And then I'll be like, oh, I wanted that bag. And no, I had the money to buy the bag, and don't buy it. I'll buy somebody something. So it's very hard. That's why, like, Quest and other people like, no, I'm just gonna take you out because I know you're gonna probably spend it on somebody else. But I've been working on it. This year I really have been working on taking better care of myself, like put myself first. And it's not like my husband or anybody's against it, because I've been telling you this all the time, but like, go do something for you. I don't want you burnt out. And I realize it is taking a toll on me. And it's not healthy for them either. Because in real life, mommy ain't gonna be here all the time, every day, 24/7 a week. It's a lot. And I remember a story from my son. This happened a few years ago, but it also shows uh so many different dynamics. I hope you guys catch it. So when my son was younger, he had a spring concert, and I just had my baby girl. Um, So this concert started like at noon, and I was like, okay, I went early, but I stayed in the car because I just wanted a good parking spot. And the kids are outside. And I saw him walking, but he didn't know I was there. And when I walked in like 5 minutes before it was supposed to start, and my son was boo-hoo crying, like having a nervous breakdown. My best friend was there. I was like, what the, you know me, like I am like, I'm ready to fight. Like, what's going on, with my kid? I don't care who you are. I'm a teacher. I'm ready to beat you down. And my brother-in-law also said so funny. He said, Winnie's so funny. She don't care what. She's like, who did it? That's the first thing she said. Like, she ready to go to war. But back to the story. I was like, what's going on? And she's like, no, he's crying because you weren't here. He was seeing all the other parents. And I was telling him, your mom's always here. He's like, I know, but she's not here yet. And I kept on telling him that it didn't start yet. But he's so used to me being the only one and always there early that he thought his mom didn't show up. And
mm.
I showed up for everything. But I let him know. I said, Jay, mommy was here. I was just in the car. You know, you had a baby sister. I didn't want her out in front of all these people. And I told him, but sometimes you got to realize mommy probably won't be able to make it to everything, because it's not just you anymore. I use you and your sister. When she goes to school, I have to go to stuff for her. But I always would make sure and try and make sure somebody's there, if I have to work, or if I'm not in town. I had to have that real conversation with him, because he was having a nervous breakdown because he was so used to, if nobody else showed up. And a lot of times it was just me. I came to all their events. I was like the only mom. And he was devastated because he never experienced something without me being there, even though I was there and I was on time. And I was like, see, we had to have a real conversation with him. I thank God that we're still able to show up for something. And if I can't be there, like it happened, they both started soccer, same day, same time, two different fields. Horrible. So me and my husband used to have to flip flop. Okay, I'll go to mama's game this week, you go to his game. Next week we swap, who go to who game. But that happens when you have children and different. You have to let them know that you can't always be there, And I had to teach my son that, because he was thought mommy's supposed to be at everything. Now he knows, okay, mommy can't come. No, but mommy want to be there because I try to be at everything. But if mommy can't be there, understand if something's come up or if I'm not here. So it's
Yeah,
important to do that
you
and let
definitely
them know.
instilled that in him. Even when I came to visit and he had some stuff going on, he asked was I going. He was like, "Oh, Quest, do you have to do this and that? Do you have to work? Is that why you can't come? You have a show tonight or blah blah blah." So he's understanding that people want to be there, they want to support, but he understands they have other responsibilities, other things they have to do as well, even though they will want to be there, but it's okay if they're not because he understands.
Yeah. And I always try to make sure it's at least somebody's there. If it's not me, like Nana be there, Daddy, somebody got to show up, because it's very important to support your children, no matter what they do.
Or
They should have
age.
somebody. or age. It's
What's
important
here?
for even us as an adult with our businesses. It's important to have support. It makes you feel good, like you're doing something. You want somebody to root you on. Go ahead, doing a good job.
Go wet,
It's important.
go wet.
Go class, go class. It's important to support one another.
Mm-hmm.
It builds self-esteem. It gives you peace. It's just a really good thing. And it doesn't cost you nothing but time. But that'll be a memory that they will always remember who showed up, who was there. Because if you wasn't, they're gonna remember that too.
Remember that time in 2019? It was on a Tuesday, chilly winter night, 7:38 p.m., 37 seconds. When I was wondering where you was, you wasn't there.
Facts. That's exactly how it's gonna be. But guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, happy, joyous Christmas, even during this pandemic.
You
Stay
didn't let me talk
safe.
about what I was gonna do for Christmas. You just took over the whole
Oh,
thing.
I did. Well, it is Winning Escape Wednesday. But what are you gonna do for
No,
Christmas,
it's
Beth?
all right. It's not about me. It's about you and your family and what y'all do, giving back to
You
the
are my
community.
family.
What you giving
But
back to the needy and you doing your holiday Uber Eats. We already know what it is. So it's
Meals on
fine.
Wheels. No, you are absolutely correct. But this is the dynamic. You need to check me when I didn't let you talk. That's what you're here for. Now, please let us know what you're doing for Christmas. Quest, I'm listening.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna be here and get them lame Merry Christmas texts that I don't want from people I only hear from on holidays. And I think maybe this year I'm just not gonna reply if it's in text. And then if it's in Messenger, I'm just gonna click the heart because normally I would just remix it, which is so disrespectful, especially to the religious culture. But I'd be like, Merry Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Happy Freaky Friday. But you know,
Well, maybe you could watch Soul with us and we could talk about it when it's over and see what your opinions are.
you're gonna give me like your link to Disney Plus, or how does that work
Yeah,
exactly?
that's easy. I'll give you my link, my information.
Yeah, but what I really want to do is just wear flannels or a nightie and just sip cocoa in front of an open fire. You know, why Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
That statement made me realize how much you really are my sister.
Why you say that?
Because I'm definitely having my pajamas on. Mama gonna have her pajamas on.
Yep,
Everybody gonna have a little hot chocolate or
yep,
tea.
yep.
When we and our little dessert, watching the movie because we're gonna do it at night. So we have all our
Yep.
energy. So everybody get their little hot drinks and their
Hmm.
little dessert. And we'll be sitting in. We have the fireplace and the lights. So that's why I'm like, you definitely.
Exactly. Nah, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about adjusting to your norm. I really feel like it's gonna be a meal of like steak and potatoes and wine and all that good stuff. Because at the end of the day, it happens like Thanksgiving. I wasn't planning on doing nothing. Did I end up making a Thanksgiving meal literally the day of? But I already had it in my head. If I was to do something traditional, this is what I would do. But at the end of the day, with me, as long as I wake up on Friday, I am just gonna be blessed and honored just to see another day of life. That's all
Amen.
I am. But I'm really thinking about not doing that whole comical Merry Christmas, Happy Freaky Friday. Depending on who it is, depending on who I want to laugh with, you know. But I think I'm just gonna leave people on red and just put the heart because at the end of the day, that's your tradition. Does not mean it has to be mine. You know, it's nice to reply back to people, but at the end of the day, you only hit me up on holidays. I'm good on that. And long as I get to see the kids, most importantly, on the video chat, and they be like, "Hey, Quest," like that's the only thing that truly matters to me. In all
Yeah.
due respect, even if I don't talk to the adults and I only did talk to the three kids, my day will be fulfilled.
And you know what we're gonna
Period.
do it. They're gonna be calling.
I know.
Probably do a Zoom Christmas karaoke.
You know what? I wouldn't definitely mind that, and we will do the 12 days of Christmas. I'll be number nine and dancing ladies. And you can be number 10. No, but this has definitely been great, and I really wish you happy holidays with
Yeah,
you
like you're not gonna
here.
speak to me like tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that.
I'm like,
We want to wish the people out there a
oh
very,
my bad, I
very
forgot about that. Happy. Oh, wrong song. Oh, we're gonna do what song? Merry Christmas song. Feliz Navidad. Feliz.
Feliz Navidad.
This is not a duet.
Feliz Navidad.
Navidad.
Los años felices.
Navidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry
Let's,
Christmas.
let's
I wanna wish you a
wait, wait,
Merry.
wait. Since we're cultured, are we supposed to be singing "Lift Every Voice" and Sing?
Lift every voice and sing till earth and air.
Exactly why I don't sing with people because how you going to take the lead on a song that I said? And on that note,
It's
it's your
like
girl
if
T
you
Quest. You can follow me on all
I'm
social
just
media
having a good time, guys. I'm in good spirits. It's the holiday spirit. I've been shopping all day. I'm tired. I just cooked a really good meal that I haven't even eaten yet, but I
platforms.
will as soon as I get off of here. So I'm so excited about
Look,
that.
look.
I made pasta vazul and I made garlic bread. And I bought these really cute bowls to put them in. And it's so good. And everybody was like, they kept on sticking their hand, Mommy, I love. And my son said he don't like soup, but he ate the whole freaking thing. I like this type though, Mom. This is real good. I know.
Mm,
It's hearty, it's healthy, and it's delicious.
yeah,
It
I
makes me
find
think of Olive Garden because they got the little Olive Garden bread. So that's why I got it from there. But it's so good and
don't
it's delicious.
know.
Huh?
Well, it's your girl T Quest. You can follow me on all social media platforms at T Quest GLM. Download the T Quest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store. Sign up for my mail list on my website, GotlandWorld.com. Go and stream my music and then go stream for my new radio station, Gotta Love Me Radio. And you can tune in on the T Quest app and the FleetDJRadio.com. And then for all you listeners out here who maybe want to listen from a little app, they'll be on apps momentarily because the official launch would be January 1st. And then you better check it out on Wednesday because we doing the Winning Escape takeover. You never know, it may be all Wednesday. We do a back-to-back Winnie's Escape shows. We're gonna play her favorite music, little tidbits like, hey, it's your girl Winnie Escapes. And I have a tip for you today. You just never know what's gonna happen. So you make sure you tune in on the T Quest app, the God Let Me Radio every Wednesday to hear any and everything all about Winnie Lee of Whitney's Escape.
Makes this worth my heart. And I love really, if you guys into R&B, dancehall music, 20s, stuff like that, it'll be all the stuff that I like. And then and it'll help you guys get more into my personality. But Whitney likes to drop it like it's hot, but I'm a helpless romantic. So if you want to set the mood for your ladies, gentlemen, or ladies, you want to set the mood for your men, please tune in because I'll be having that real good stuff.
Sorry.
And if you want some dance hall music, we'll have that up there too, so you guys can get it popping. But yes, everybody, I'm in good spirits. I hope you guys are in good spirits. I hope you enjoyed our show today. We want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, enjoy it. Know that you matter and that you're still here to celebrate another day with your family and friends and take it all in, hug them, you're healthy. And we can't wait to see you next year because that'll be our last show for 2020.
That's behave.
No, we can turn out whatever you want. We're gonna be partying that show, so expect us to just be a little bit. Maybe I
Hey.
won't be here. I may be in my other space, so we can really have a really good time. Because I'll be like our way, kind of like breaking in the new year early. But have a great holiday. Be safe. Be well. Merry Christmas to all. And you already know where to follow your girl out on all social media platforms at Whitney's Escapes, YouTube, Whitney's Escapes LLC, website, www.whitney'sescapes.com, email travel at whitney'sescapes.com, Whitney
A little
Escapes, Whitney
aggressive,
Escapes,
right? A little
Whitney
aggressive.
Escapes. Okay.
Oh,
But guys, have a wonderful holiday. It was a pleasure speaking with you guys today. I really